Hello my dear students, today I'm going to explain pages from 78 to 81 inshallah. Now, turn to page 78. We are going to have exercise number 1, word building. رح نحكي عن تركيب الكلمات أو هنا word building اللي هي بناء الكلمة. Now, read the text about Leonardo da Vinci on page 76 again and complete this table with the correct words. Now هذا التمرين جدا بيعتمد على الديريفيشن، على مهارة الديريفيشن. اوكي اذا now here هذا التمرين مهم، هذا التمرين ماله مهم، بيعتمد على مهارة الديريفيشن. طبعا شو طالب مني؟ انه الكلمة اعطيها noun او اعطيها الفيرب. noun، النون flight، الفيرب منها to fly، الفيرب to fly. now sculpture هون جاية ايش؟ noun. شو الفيرب منها؟ to sculpt. أيضا أخذنا sculptor اللي هو the person who what? the person who makes statues حكينا. okay طيب اوكي now here to design هون الفيرب design والnoun نفس الاشي design. إذا الnoun والفيرب design. study نفس الشيء، الفيرب والnoun study. now design معناها تصميم ويصمم، وعندنا study معناها دراسة ويدرس. now invention من دلالات الأسماء اللي هي TION. now invention اللي هي to invent. examination to examine. discover. now sketch to sketch. إذا الفيرب والنون منهم the same. okay now vocabulary on exercise number 2 here. Now we are going to match the beginning and the end of each sentence. okay now listen to me. number 1 a musician. Now we match it with what? With it creates music. okay now creates music. إذا musician creates music. number 2 sculptor مع A with A. sculptor with A. okay إذا now sculptor with A, it means sculpts or casts metal. now cast it means يصب. okay an engineer. now an engineer هون مجاوبها خطأ، انتبهوا هون في الإجابات مجاوبة خطأ. an engineer with E. an engineer with what? with E. where is E? thinks of new inventions. an engineer thinks of new inventions. إذن with E. okay an artist with P. now an artist it means does drawing and sketches. okay number 5 painter. now painter with F. now expresses ideas in paintings. and the last one photographer with D not with E. yes إذا هون مجاوبة خطأ. إذا بين engineer وبين photographer. a photographer takes photos. a photographer takes photos. إذا 6 with what? with D. 6 with D. okay now here we have exercise number 3 listening. This picture shows one of Leonardo's inventions. Listen and number the parts. okay now listen. This picture is taken from Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks. It's a design for a flying machine, and it was invented by Leonardo in 1500 Common Era. If it was built, it would be too heavy to lift off the ground. Leonardo designed his flying machine to look like a giant bird. It had wings. These were made of heavy material, and they were very big. there was a rope. This was used to change the direction of flight. The frame looked like the body of a bird. This was constructed from wood. A man was needed to make the machine work. Pedals were also part of the invention. These were designed to make the wing fly. To make the wings fly. Okay. Now, I'm going to also to read the audio script again. We are going to what? To listen and number the parts. راح أقرأ 6 parts, okay? Number 1. This picture is taken from Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks. It's a design for a flying machine, and it was invented by Leonardo in 1500 Common Era. If it was built, it would be too heavy to lift off the ground. إذن A with number 1 اللي قرأته الآن. Now I'm going to read number 2. Leonardo designed his flying machine to look like a giant bird. It had wings. These were made of heavy material and they were very big. إذن 2 with B. 2 with B, okay? And number 3 with D. There was a rope. إذا number 3 اللي with D هاي الحبل. There was a rope. This was used to change the direction of flight. E. Now E راح تكون number 3. There was a rope اللي حطينا D اللي هو rope, okay? B اللي هو giant bird اللي راح يكون ايش؟ عبارة عن ايش؟ wings. B راح نكتبها wings, okay? D راح نكتب عندي ايش؟ rope, R-O-P-E, okay? Number 4 اللي هي راح تكون E, okay? Now the frame looked like the body of a bird. This was constructed from wood. A man was needed to make the machine work. إذن 5 راح تكون إيش؟ a man 5 اللي هي مع F a man was needed to make the machine work. Pedals اللي هي احنا شو بنحكي لهم؟ البدلات اللي هي number E راح تكون number 6 اللي راح أقرأها الآن. Pedals were also part of the invention. These were designed to make the wings fly. إذن E راح نكتب عندها pedals P-E-D-A-L-S and F راح نكتب عندها إيش؟ man a man, okay? D شو كتبنا عندي؟ D اللي هو rope R-O-P-E and C اللي هو bird راح يكون the body of a bird, okay? body of a bird C اكتبوا عندها a body of a bird. B راح يكون عندنا ايش؟ اللي هو giant راح يكون عندنا هنا flying machine. They were made of heavy material and they were very big. هون نكتب عندها احنا كتبنا عند C شو كتبنا عندها؟ giant bird صح؟ yes, a body of a bird. Now here اللي هو wood, okay? إذن 1 with A, 2 with B, 3 with D, 4 with C, F with 5 or 5 with F, and 6 with E. 6 with E. Now, listen again and choose the correct answer. رح يكون عندنا question number 4. Question number 4. Listen again and choose the correct answer. Okay? Now, the picture was taken from one of the Leonardo da Vinci's notebooks. Yeah. Number 2. The flying machine was invented by Leonardo in what? In 1600, 1700, 1500 or 1800? Yes, إذن with C. الإجابة with C. 1500. Okay. Number 3. The flying machine was designed to look like what? A giant bird. A giant bird. إذن with A. الإجابة with A. طبعا هون الإجابات. Number 4. A rope was used to. الروب كان نستخدمه لإيش؟ Yes, to للdirection. Yeah. إذن a rope was used to change direction. استخدمناه لتغيير الاتجاهات. With C. With C. 5. The frame was constructed from what? From wood. Yeah. إذن من الخشب. From wood. مع B. Number 6. The wings were made of what? The wings. Heavy metal. Heavy metal. إذن with B. With B. Okay. نرجع الآن اللي هم أصبح عندي التمرين واضح اللي هم مرقمين هون. number 1 اللي هي راح يكون عنا notebooks اللي هي with A. number 2 1500. number 3 giant bird. number 4 change direction. number 5 rope. and number 6 heavy metal. Okay. Now let's go to exercise number 5 and number 6. Okay, speaking. Study Leonardo's flying machine in exercise number 3 اللي هلا حكينا عنها. If it was built, do you think it would work? Discuss in groups. What do you think? Do you think it would work? What? Discuss in groups. Now, this is a critical thinking. Do it by yourself. In my opinion, I don't think it would work because the wings were made of heavy metal. Number 6. Most people agree that Leonardo was a genius. Think of some other people who are often described as genius. Make a list with your group. Try to include some artists and inventors. Then you are going to make a research, yeah, and look for artists or inventors, yeah, who are genius. إذن بدنا نروح على نستخرج أسماء مخترعين أو فنانين أدباء أي شخص ونحكي عنه إذا كان هو genius أو لا. Exercise number 7. What makes a genius? Genius مهم جدا. What makes a genius? Look at the names of your list to find answer. Discuss your ideas with your group and share them with the class. Then now here we have exercise 5, exercise 6. These are critical thinking, and also exercise number 7 also is critical thinking question. Now here we have suggested answers. Okay. Vincent van Gogh بالبريتش بالأمريكان بيقرأوها كوف GHF. ويليام شكسبير. موزارت. توماس إديسون. تشارلز ديكنز. تيم بيرنر-لي. بيتهوفن. ألكسندر جراهام بيل. ماري كوري. هون أعطاني إيش؟ أعطاني examples على هدول الأشخاص. الآن What makes them genius? Okay, they what? They did something important, yeah. Now here we have exercise 8. Exercise 8, okay? Now, reading and speaking. Working pairs, ask and answer the questions below. Choose and answer from the box. Use the past simple passive in your answers. Now here we have famous people, okay? Leonardo da Vinci, John Logie Baird, Emperor Shah Jahan, William Shakespeare, the Chinese, Alexander Graham Bell, Mozart, Gustav Eiffel, Thomas Edison, Fawaz Tuqan, Tim Berners-Lee, Rafiq Laham. Now here we have student A and student B, okay? Now, student A is going to ask the question and student B is going to answer it. And also ask another question. Student A, who painted the Mona Lisa? Who painted the Mona Lisa? B شو راح يحكي؟ The Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. Okay? Number two. Who wrote the play Macbeth? Who wrote the play Macbeth? من وين نجيب الإجابة؟ من الصندوق الموجود أعلى السؤال. Who wrote the play Macbeth? Play here it means مسرحية. Yeah, the play Macbeth was written by William Shakespeare. Was written here, suggested answer. Was written by William Shakespeare. Okay. Now, who invented the telephone? Who invented the telephone? The telephone was invented by Alexander Graham Bell. Yeah. Number 4. Who painted Tree and Moon? Who painted Tree and Moon? Tree and Moon was painted by Rafiq Laham. Who invented the television? Question 5. Who invented the television? The television was invented by John Logie Baird. John Logie Baird, sorry. Number 6. Who built the Taj Mahal? Who built the Taj Mahal? The Taj Mahal was built by Emperor Shah Jahan. And so on. Here you can do it by your own. Okay? بتكملوا لحالكم. الإجابات هيها موجودة هون. جميع الإجابات للسؤال رقم 8. تمام؟ Okay. Now let's turn to page 80. Reading. Read the article about the Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. راح نحكي عن المعرض الوطني الأردني للفنون الجميلة. What is special about it? Yeah? Now, which words are connected to art? Check the meaning of any words you don't know in the activity book glossary or in a dictionary. Then now here we are going to have these words. Now, خلينا نروح للجلوسري on page 47. Now, the first word is gallery. Gallery. طبعا gallery it means معرض. Gallery it means معرض. Okay, now fine arts. Fine arts. Fine arts it means الفنون الجميلة اللي هي it means in English a type of art that is creative and imaginative. Okay? Creative and imaginative. Now, button. Button. Now, button it means a person who gives financial or other support to an organization. Okay? A button here, a person who gives financial or other support to an organization. It means here داعم أو ممول. Yeah. نيجي the following word اللي هي magnificent. Magnificent it means yes something wonderful and exciting. Now the following word is promote. Promote. Promote it means to support or encourage. إذن السينونيم إلها support أو encourage اللي هي معناها يعزز ويشجع. Pottery. Pottery. Yes, pottery اللي هو object made of clay such as pots اللي هو معناه الفخار. نيجي على الفولوينج وورد اللي هي contemporary. Contemporary it means معاصر. Contemporary. Yeah. Now contemporary it means معاصر. هون adjective اللي هي related to the person or the present or modern day. إذن present or modern day it means معاصر. Remote it means far in distance. يعني isolate منعزل. Far in distance. Display. Now display here it means معناها عرض. Yeah. And the last word اللي هي curate it means to organize and look after the items in an exhibition اللي هي to organize ينظم. Here it means verb. Okay. Now listen to the article. Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. If you visited a country to learn mainly about its culture, that would be cultural tourism. Yes, أخذناه. إذا إحنا رحنا على بلد من أجل إنه إحنا نتعلم عن حضارتها، هذا النوع من السياحة شو اسمه cultural tourism. Okay? The best places to start finding out about Jordanian culture are the museums and galleries in Jordan. They refers to what? Museums and galleries. Yeah. They can give a tourist a good idea about art in this country and how it has developed over the years. One of the most magnificent places for art exhibition in Jordan. Now exhibition, the same meaning of gallery in Jordan is the Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. It refers to what? To Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. It was opened. إذا أنا بحكي عن إشي صار في الماضي بالباسف. It was opened in February 1980 Common Era by the Royal Society of Fine Arts. And its buttons it means الداعم والممول, and its buttons were His Majesty the late King Hussein and Her Majesty Queen Noor Al Hussein. The supporters were King Hussein, the late King Hussein, and the Majesty Queen Noor Al Hussein. The gallery contains extremely valuable paintings, sculpture, and pottery that represent both contemporary and Islamic arts. إذن بين المعاصرة والفنون الإسلامية. Exhibitions المعارض at the gallery contain works of art, sculpture, and pottery by contemporary Jordanian artists such as الآن أعطاني أسماء لفنانين أردنيين such as عدنان الشريف and عالية عمورة, as well as بالإضافة another details. Now here عنا to add artists from the Middle East and all around the world. إذن هي مش بس just only for Jordanian, no, برضو كمان from all around the world. A recent project introduced by the gallery in May 2009 Common Era in the program of the Towering Museum. The purpose of the program, لأن purpose اللي هي the main, the goal of the program at its name shows is to promote, يشجع, to encourage, to support and encourage art to people all over Jordan, especially those refers to what? Yes, to people, those who live in remote places, isolated places, في الأماكن المعزولة والبعيدة, الفار. Art workshops and displays of the main exhibitions in the gallery are the main parts of the program. إذن معارض وورشات عمل هي الأساس لهذه البرنامج. The gallery is closely linked to the Jordan Association of Artists, who organize and curate the Towering Museum. Now who رجع مين على artists, who organize and curate the Towering Museum. They aim to make art available to everyone. They, artists, aim, هدفهم to make art available to everyone, and also to make sure artists can be free to deliver their message. إذا now here they refuse على what؟ على الجوردن Association of Artists، هو راجع عليهم وكمان they راجع عليهم. They aim to make available to everyone and also to make sure artists can be free to deliver their message. إذن إنهم هم إلهم حرية توصيل إيش؟ their message. There refers to the artist. The association has recently helped the gallery to increase the number of exhibitions. إذن الاتحاد أو المنظمة ساعدت على إنها إيش؟ الأسوسيشن it means اتحاد، أوكي؟ ساعدت على إنها ساعدت الجاليري حتى يرفع من رقم المعارض by female artists and continues to set up conferences on the subject of Jordanian art and culture. إذا زاد من عدد المعارض بواسطة مين؟ الفيميل artists اللي هم الفنانات and continues واستمر to set up conferences مؤتمرات on the subject of Jordanian art and culture. So, if you want to know more about Jordanian art and culture, go to the Jordanian Gallery of Fine Arts. Now here we have comprehension. Read the article again and answer the questions. Number 1. What is cultural tourism? Cultural tourism شو معناها؟ Cultural tourism طبعا هون الإجابات okay. Now cultural tourism it means what? When people visit a country for the purpose of learning about its culture and not for visiting its tourist attractions mainly. إذا الهدف منها الثقافة. Number 2. What do the words in bold refer to? Yes, حكينا. They feline. 3. The museum and galleries. Those على people in Jordan. They feline 21 راجع على people in the Jordanian Association of Artists حكيناها. 3 اللي هي those they am yes they راجع على people in the Jordan Association of Artists صح. نروح على question number 3. What did His Majesty the late King Hussein and Her Majesty Queen Noor Al Hussein do? شو عملوا؟ دعموا yes. إذا His Majesty King Hussein and Her Majesty Queen Noor Al Hussein supported. هون ذكرت مش supported بالفقرة، شو ذكرت؟ ذكرت إيش؟ yes اللي هي they were its إيش؟ its button كانوا its buttons were His Majesty the King Hussein and Her Majesty Queen Noor Al Hussein يعني they were the supporter اللي هم الداعمين. إذا they supported the Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts. Number 4. What does the gallery include? شو موجود في الجاليري؟ Now the gallery includes precious paintings, sculpture and pottery representing both contemporary and Islamic arts. Okay, number 5. Describe the Towering Museum project in your own words. هذا الكويستشن إلكم. In your own words. بكلماتك الخاصة أوصفي Towering Museum project. موجود في آخر اللي هي بالفقرات الأخيرة. Now, exercise number 7. What has this association already achieved? شو أنجزت هاي الأسوسيشن؟ Now, it has helped. Number 7. It has helped. ساعدت the Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts to have more female artists exhibit their works of art and has set up conferences about Jordanian art and culture. هذا الجواب موجود في line 24 and 25. Now, exercise number 8 برضو إلكم اللي هو critical thinking. Do you think the Towering Museum is beneficial? Beneficial it means مفيد for people living in distant area. حطوا line تحت كلمة distant areas اللي هي it means what does it means؟ اللي هي معناها remote. remote. What do you think about this this statement? The Towering Museum is beneficial for people who live in distant areas. Okay, now exercise number 5. What other activities could the Jordan National Gallery of Fine Arts do to activate national interest in art? Discuss with your partner. هذا يعتمد برضو على critical thinking speaking. Many people say that art is the most important means of expressing one's idea and feelings. Do you agree with this statement؟ مهم جدا. Exercise number 5 من speaking. Underline the words اللي هي من عند art. Art is the most important means of expression. هنا means جاي زي كأننا بنحكي إيش transportation صح؟ Now art is the most important means اللي هي أهم وسيلة تواصل of expressing للتعبير على الآراء ومشاعر الأشخاص أو على رأي ومشاعر شخص معين. Do you agree or not؟ Okay. Now in exercise number 6, can you design a new program for promoting the artistic movement in Jordan? Write your plan and describe the process. Include answers to the following questions. Now here, what is the name of the program? What is the purpose of the program? What are the steps for realizing it? What are the possible difficulties that you might face? هون نقترح اسم برنامج. هذا البرنامج هدفه اللي هو دعم الحركة الفنية في الأردن. طبعا بدنا نعطي اسمه، بدنا نعطي الهدف منه البيربس، وبدنا نشوف شو هي الخطوات اللي بدنا نعملها اللي هي البروسيس العملية، الخطوات اللي بدنا نتقدم فيها من أجل إنشاء هذا المشروع أو البرنامج، وشو هي الديفيكولتيز المشاكل اللي ممكن تواجهنا خلاله. طبعا this question اللي هو ديزاين، بدنا نعمل ديزاين a new program، بدنا نعمله ديزاين إن شاء الله واجب. Okay, and now we are going to page 82. page 82 البروجكت. طبعا البروجكت راح يكون write a description of tourist attraction. بدك تعملي وصف لإيش؟ لمكان جذب سياحي. طبعا المهمة بده يكون هذا التاسك بده يكون عليه 10 علامات. اوكي، بده يكون عليه 10 علامات. now your task choose a tourist attraction. بدك تختاري a tourist attraction. اعطاني example على تاج محل هون. طبعا اعمل لي هون ايش، حط لي الصورة إلها. choose a tourist attraction. research some facts about it on the internet, in the school library or public library. answer the questions. طيب إذا بدنا نبحث عنه بأي وسيلة بتشوفيها مناسبة. imagine you have visited your choosing tourist attraction. write a postcard to a friend and describe the place. إذا بدك تتخيلي إنك رحتي على هذا المكان وبتبعثي فيه إيش postcard ليور friend. describe the place، توصفيه. share your work. طبعا الشيرنج راح يكون إلي أنا. تاج محل، أعطاني example على تاج محل. تاج محل is located in India. It was built by Emperor Shah Jahan as a memorial to his wife ممتاز محل. It was built، طبعا هاي كلياتها عبارة عن إيش؟ عن facts. 20,000 workers were paid to construct the building. It was built out of the most expensive white marble and decorated with thousands of precious stones إلى آخره. طبعا عندي هون ال questions. now where is the tourist attraction located؟ إذا بدنا نختار اسم المكان البليس لهذا المكان. is it natural or built؟ هل هو طبيعي أو مبني؟ if it is built who was built if it is built who was it built by؟ مين بناها إذا مبنية؟ who was it built؟ how was it built؟ كيف بنيت؟ what materials were used to build؟ شو المواد اللي استخدمت للبناء and decorated it؟ واستخدمت decorate it لتصميمها. what is it used for today؟ لإيش تستخدم اليوم؟ if it is a natural، أما إذا كانت طبيعة why is it visited؟ ليش إنها بيتم زيارتها؟ how is it exceptional؟ شو الإشي اللي فيها exceptional اللي هو مميز؟ what is أو مختلف what is it used for today وشو لإيش بنستخدمها اليوم. طبعا بدنا نعمله design على شكل بروشور of your choosing attraction. وزي ما انتم شايفين المثال المحطوط عندنا هون. You are going to present the brochure by using pictures, photos, maps and anything else appropriate. أي شيء بتشوفيه مناسب. زي ما انت شايفة بالصورة بعض المعلومات عن هذا المكان. ومهم جدا انه يكون في من ضمن المشروع يكون إجابة الأسئلة هاي و illustrate your project by by drawings, by pictures, by photos, maps, etc. Okay? Thank you for today.